Welcome to Pirate's Life, mates. And yes, we reached the end of Sao Feng week. The video is going to turn out a little bit different than I'd planned on. Just to go into my plans originally, I wanted to do a video called the Sao Feng Fan Club, and I wanted to have it set up to be like a parody of sorts. It would feature people who are obsessed with Sao Feng. People would be holding like a doll of Sao Feng or have shirts, hats, be dressed like him. And from my point of view, it would have been smaller. It would have just been me like interviewing about it. But yeah, I would have been like the founder of the Sao Feng Fan Club, if that makes sense. I might do that video in the future. I would need a little bit more space to do that video. So let me know if that's something you want to see in the comments. But anyways, this video is talking about Sao Feng and the future of the franchise. Now, Sao Feng had possession of the navigational charts, aka the Malkun map, that leads the crew to Davy Jones's locker to find Jack, but it also helps to lead Jack, Gibbs, and Barbossa to the Fountain of Youth. Now, I think it's interesting that such a sought-after item and such a mystical object not only helped the folks in Outworld's End find Jack and Davy Jones's locker, the charts held the route to the farthest gate, but the charts also held the route to the Fountain of Youth. So I like the fact that on Stranger Tides, we still get to see some influence from Sao Feng's presence in the third film, portrayed in the fourth film, through the Malkun map. And I know I've done a video about this before, but it makes me wonder, what other routes were held in the navigational charts? Gibbs said he had time to study every route, and it's all safe in here. So I wonder, what other areas of the world do the navigational charts lead to? And how did Sao Feng get these charts? How did he come by them? So on the Pirates Wiki, it states that the Malkun map was compiled by the 4 explorers of the Dark Dynasty. I'll get into that in a different video, but it interests me that Sao Feng came into possession of these charts. So really, if Gibbs were to help the crew find a new location like Atlantis or something, it would be Sao Feng's influence coming through the third film and affecting plots in future films without him being there. I hope that makes sense. Sao Feng also influenced the future of another character in the films, and that is Elizabeth Swan, aka Elizabeth Turner. He passes down his piece of 8 to Elizabeth when he dies on the Empress, and she becomes a captain like that. And then subsequently she becomes the Pirate King. So this series of events that occurs, that are set in motion by Sao Feng, have influence later on in the film. And I'd love to see Elizabeth take on the mantle of Pirate King again in like Pirates 6. I'd love to see the Brethren Court again, and it'd be cool to hear them mention Sao Feng's name. But I think it'd be awesome to see Sao Feng again in some form in the franchise, whether it's a comic, an animated series, or even in Disney parks. But yes, those are my thoughts on Sao Feng's influence on this franchise. Thank you so much for joining me on this week celebrating Sao Feng. Let me know what you thought about this video in the comments below, and I'm glad we were able to celebrate Sao Feng together. I hope you all have a great week, and remember, there'll be more than one way to live the pirate's life. Ta, mates.